So I felt like making a video, and I got this like on my way home, and I already drank part of it, but I didn't feel like waiting till I finished it, and I drink too much anyway, so, and I didn't want to make something too long again, so for a bit, I'm gonna talk about fucking fight choreography, because holy shit, I love that shit. Yesterday, or earlier today, I guess, my friend got me Super Hot, which I've been wanting to play for a couple years now. And I enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I would. Which is surprising, because I thought I would enjoy it a lot. But I was pleasantly surprised anyway. It was a little short, though. But has a bunch of other challenges which give it replayability. It has endless mode, which I still need to try. I'm really excited to try. I love everything about the game, basically. I love that, like, everything's kind of slow motion. I love that, like, you can use your surroundings a lot. Like, you can throw, like, bottles and pool balls and shit at your enemies to stun them. And then you can, like, fucking punch them, take their gun and shoot it with them. Or shoot them with it. And it all just feels super fucking fluid and dynamic. It feels like a movie. ARs in that game are fucking busted, though. I hate them. These, like, the opponents never run out of ammo, I don't think. So, even, like, when I'm not moving, I'm in danger. Because, like, if the bullet's right in front of me, there's nothing I can do. Except for using, like, the switching mechanic, which I don't always have, and I always forget to do. It's whatever. Beyond that, back in, like, oh god, when was it? Hold on. Oh my god, this is taking forever. I use this channel a lot more than I thought I would have. Must have been, like, back in, like, February. I fucking hope so. It was either, like, late December last year or, like, early February this year. I started watching Dragon Ball. And, you know, for a while, like, before I started watching it, I didn't think there was fight choreography. I thought it was just, like, you know, people throwing punches at each other for, like, 12 episodes at a time. But it's really a lot more than that. Well, depending on the fight, I guess. But, like, especially with, like, Goku versus Vegeta right at the start, I can remember, like, each phase of the fight where there's, like, I forget exactly what to call them, but I can explain them. So there's the part at the beginning where they're just fucking beating each other up. Then there's the beam, which is, like, you know, it's annoying, it's stereotypical, but it's whatever. After that, there's, like, the part with the fucking Uzaru. And then after that, after he gets his tail cut off, there's, I think it's called the double down. After Vegeta loses his fucking eye. I don't know, it doesn't sound as good when I explain it, but, like, I promise it's really fucking cool. But people never really give Dragon Ball a shot. Because, you know, it has that reputation of just being, like, a bunch of fucking the same shit. Okay, it was like early January. My god, I took all these fucking screenshots of two characters just fucking facing each other because I thought it was cool. Man. I don't know. I think the first, I started with Z, of course, because most people do that. But then, after I watched Super, which was insanely disappointing, I went back and watched the original Dragon Ball. And the fights there were like, they had so much weight to them that I didn't really feel in the Dragon Ball Z fights and the Dragon Ball Super fights, because like people would fucking get their ass beat and then like, you know, just get back up because, you know, they had to because they were angry. That's not what happened in fucking Dragon Ball. Goku got all of his fucking bones broken. And he, like, barely beat his enemies at times. And, like, feeling like those fights had weight to them, like, they had suspense. Even though I already knew the outcome, I, like, felt suspense. And that's what I think should be accomplished in a good fight scene. Suspense. Unless, of course, the objective of the fight scene is to just show off how fucking powerful a character is, or the opposite. Which happens, and it's interesting. But it really depends. I don't know, fucking mixed martial arts is really goddamn cool to me, and like samurai shit is really goddamn cool to me. Action in general is like, I've thought about, like, you know, I like don't know what I want to fucking do for my future, but I've thought about like becoming a director just because I love like framing action scenes and creating ideas for that. I've thought about doing manga, but I don't have the fucking heart. I don't have the shit, I don't know what it's called. I don't have the strength, I guess, to be an illustrator. So I would have to rely on somebody else to carry out my ideas, which, first of all, I can't really trust people with that. Second of all, they would be doing a lot more work than me, and I would feel terrible. Writing characters is something that I really enjoy. Something that I feel like is important. Most of that stems from like the characters in JoJo's and just how fucking fantastically they're written. Especially in Part 7. Part 7 and Part 5? Part 8 is also fucking incredible, but it's not finished yet. So we don't know. Everything could be completely fucked up. But the way Araki writes characters is like, I think I've said this a few times, but like, Araki writes characters like the Beatles made music. Like, he does whatever the hell he wants and people eat it up because it's good. It's really, really good. And that's what I want to be able to do. I want to, like, be able to make good things out of the ideas that I have. Put the characters I think up into like, stories. So that's usually what I do. I like make the characters first and then I put them in stories. Which might be a bad idea, but it works for me, I guess. Creating development beforehand is kind of weird without like a setting and a story to put them in. But it's just what I feel like I'm better at. I figure it out eventually. And some characters don't even have development. They just exist to be fucking badass. Or to be themselves and not change. I think that's fine. I think it's good. Depending on the character, of course. I shouldn't be fucking... I have acne here I shouldn't be picking, but I really don't want it to be there. Another writer that, like, I look up to a lot is one. Because, like, I honestly can't say much about all the other work he's done, but, like, because I don't know what it is. I don't know if he's done anything else. But, like, he did everything by himself, basically. Until I forget the artist's name. Contacted him, and then they made something, like, masterful together. And that's kind of what I want to do. Like, of course, I'm not going to, like, draw it by myself and put it on a website, because I don't have confidence in myself like that. I'm going to wait till I find an artist that's willing to help me. But hopefully I can get somewhere with it, because putting the stories into books or scripts or whatever doesn't feel the same. I'd like to write screenplays too, especially for, like, films and animated films. Since I'm hopefully going to be living in Japan, I guess that would mean anime films. Or just anime shows in general. It'd be really cool to, like, be able to put my ideas out there and have people, like, acknowledge them, I guess. I want people to see them. I want to create something that people like. Something that I can be proud of. I think I can do that. I think I'm doing that right now with, like, the little things that I write. But honestly, most of them are just concepts. And it's not that I don't think they're going to go anywhere. It's just that, like, I don't know what I can do about it right now, and it's kind of frustrating. Drawing comics is really fucking hard work. I'm being forced to take a visual arts class at school this year, so maybe that'll get my drive up some. I don't know. I don't like doing stuff digitally either, even though it's pretty much objectively better. But I probably just haven't found the right tablet yet. The tablet I have is pretty, like... I know, I've heard it's, like, good. Like, it's good quality and stuff. But I'd like one of the ones that I can, like, lean on, like a desk and stuff. Like a table. Because this, I have to, like, put it on my lap and then look up at the screen to see, like, relative to where it is. And it feels clumsy. It feels like I don't have that much control. But I guess I really shouldn't complain. Should just get used to it and stuff. Or maybe I shouldn't get used to it. Maybe it's not something I'm meant to do. The glove it comes with is really fucking cool, though. Like this thing. I really like wearing it. It's like, yeah. I think it's neat. Looks better than fingerless gloves. Which, like, I used to think they look cool, and then I noticed that, like, they're kind of, like, fat at the ends of it. So, like, it looks really weird. It looks like a fucking, like a turtleneck. Which look really weird. And they're uncomfortable, too. I remember I used to wear those. I'm going off topic. It's a lot easier to stay on topic when you have another person talking with you. But it's not gonna happen, probably. I'd like it to. I thought I'd be able to talk about this a lot more, but I'm kind of running out of things to say without repeating myself. And I don't want to talk about what I'm writing just because I'm not... It's not that I'm not confident in it, I just want to keep it to myself, I guess. That makes sense, right? Probably. People do that. Can't believe I'm making a video out of just me fucking sitting in silence thinking of things to say. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time talking today. I've been able to do it before. Like a bunch of other videos I've already done, like five, yeah. Doing these is a lot of fun. It's fun being able to, like, put my thoughts out there and feel like I'm talking to people, even if I'm really not. Before this, oh my god, if I drink something, like, too quickly or something, I start to get, like, they're, like, kind of hiccups, but they also get, like, stuck in my windpipe, so, like, I always feel them coming, so I always feel like I have to stop talking. And I've forgotten what I was gonna say. Shit. Whatever, I guess. It's too bad, because it was, like, something I felt like was really important. Or I feel like it was really important. That's frustrating. I don't know. Maybe if I guess the point is that, like, I enjoy being able to, like, it's not that I feel like I can't talk to anybody. That's not exactly it. Because, you know, I have a few friends that I trust and that I think care about me. But just being able to talk to, like, some sort of void, I guess, is really comforting, even though people can see it. But I'd rather people see it, because I want people to get to know me. Oh yeah, before this, I was gonna do like video essays and stuff. The first one I recorded was like why DLC characters in fighting games are fucking broken. And I remember doing like this whole like mini essay on fucking Kid Goku. I hate that guy. I don't like him. I don't play fighters anymore, like Dragon Ball fighters. I don't really play fighting games in general. Although I guess that ties back into what I was talking about with like fight choreography and stuff. Because looking towards those can be helpful sometimes. Mostly for like the mental aspect, because, you know, the moves are either ridiculous or limited, I guess. They're either ridiculous or like super, super limited. And that doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel like I can make something out of that. But like going into the minds of like players for those, because, you know, it's basically like, you know, non-battle manga, which is a term I've heard said before about like psychological battles instead of like physical battles, martial arts and stuff like that. It's really fucking cool. Sucks that there hasn't been an esports anime yet. I've been wanting to do something like that. I even wrote something like about it, but I focus too much on the characters' lives outside of the game and not enough on the game itself. So I'm probably going to write something else. I want to do something with those characters though, because I'm really proud of them. They were like the first characters I made. I modeled them after people I know though. They're mostly my friends. They're like, I don't know, there's like fucking 3 people that I can consider good friends of mine. Because I feel like I'm kind of strict when it comes to calling people my friends. And I think that's okay. I think it's okay to like be selective and stuff, to be careful. But at the same time, I'm also really like afraid of cutting myself off and being alone. But it could be worse. This is taking forever. You know what I'm gonna do? Instead of finishing this, I'm gonna drink this Capri Sun, which is like 6 ounces of liquid that I haven't been drinking for an hour. Capri Suns are fucking amazing too. So yeah, I guess to wrap everything up, I'd like to go more into like action-oriented stuff, animation and drawing. Because writing fight scenes doesn't like convey everything correctly or like efficiently. That's why the Harry Potter movies are so good. They were able to like put all that drama and stuff into a film, and the films are like good. They're good. I like them a lot. The Harry Potter books in general are really inspiring to me for writing, which, you know, it sucks that J.K. Rowling is a bad person, but I think separating the art from the artist is important. I think people don't consider that enough. Because, you know, like, Notch said some transphobic stuff, and then people were like, oh, you can't play Minecraft anymore. And, like, that's fucking stupid. I don't know where people get that idea, that, like, don't think Notch even makes money off it anymore. I think he sold it to Microsoft. They make all of that. Oh, I guess he still owns Java Edition. Which most people buy anyways because it's... Fuck. I'm having those, like, hiccup things again. Because it's superior. So yeah, I guess the point of this video was just to, like, I felt like making one again. And I wanted to talk more about the things I want to accomplish, or that I think I want to accomplish. I'm not entirely sure yet. The people I look up to in terms of that. The references I look at in terms of that. Yeah, I guess that's it.